My name is Zola Tshefu, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the Eastern Cape Tourism Board from South Africa. We're very excited. It's the biggest event we've ever hosted in Africa. And as South Africa, we're very excited about it, about the benefits that it will bring to the country, the exposure that you're going to get from hosting the World Cup, and also the visitors that are going to be coming, the spectators. So we're very excited about it. For the soccer matches, we have 9 different sites or stadiums around the country, and it varies like where the province I come from. The Eastern Cape, we have the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality as a host city, and within that municipality or the host city, we're going to be hosting 8 matches. So it differs from one city to another in terms of the number of matches. And for base camps, we have about 60 sites in the whole country. So the teams are spoiled for choice. And with 32 teams, there's plenty of accommodation and training facilities to prepare for the World Cup. We've started, I think all cities, we started now mobilizing the population or the rest of the South Africans, getting them excited about the World Cup. Tickets, they were given opportunity to buy tickets. But for us, it's not only about the 60 minutes or the 90 minutes of the game. Other than the stadiums, there's going to be public viewing areas and other spectator viewing areas around the country. So you don't have to, as a South African, you don't have to be at the stadium to be involved in the World Cup. Volunteers will be at the 9 stadiums. Will be involved in the 9 stadiums, which means in all the host cities there will be volunteers. We've started in the Eastern Cape. We've started working on it's a unemployed graduate program, whereby we train these unemployed graduates. We train them in the FIFA languages. We train them in South African host, which means just learning how to host people, to welcome people into our country. We train them about service excellence, and they will then apply to be volunteers for FIFA. So they will be there to assist the visitors during their stay in South Africa for the World Cup. We say it's an African World Cup. It's not a South African World Cup. So for us, it's important that the rest of Africa benefits from this World Cup. And if you're looking at accommodation, accommodation is available in our neighboring countries like Lesotho, Swaziland, Botswana, so Mauritius, So the benefit of hosting such a big event cannot only accrue to South Africa, but it must accrue to the rest of Africa. A lot of spectators, if you look at our international arrivals as a country, about 75% of the 9 million visitors come from Africa. So Africans are already coming to South Africa, and they're definitely excited about the World Cup, and they will be there. I think it will to a great degree, because if we travel, selling South Africa, and the news or the news coverage on South Africa is not always positive. Our media tend to cover the negative aspects of our country. And the World Cup gives a real opportunity for everyone in the world to know South Africa for what it is, and not for what people want you to think it is. So it's a great opportunity for people to understand what South Africa has to offer, and to actually see it for themselves, what we have to offer as a country. So yes, we think that it's going to give us that opportunity. So tourism is a very important industry in South Africa. It contributes about 8% to our gross domestic product. So it contributes more than mining currently. So it's a very important and growing industry in South Africa. Just to indicate its importance, in national ministries, it used to be combined with environmental affairs. Now it's a standalone ministry. So it is being taken very seriously by the country, and it creates a lot of jobs, for the people of South Africa. Well, I've been traveling to Italy for the last 12 years of my life. I love Italy. Italy it's an important market. Last year we got about 55,000 tourists from Italy into South Africa. So it's an important market, it's a growing market, but we're just not seeing as many Italians as we'd like to see. The cultures are very similar. As you know, the South Africans, we're very warm people, very welcoming, and I find Italians to be the same, you know. Even our food is not that different. So it's for Italians traveling to South Africa, it's not too much of a culture shock, you know. There are similarities. So yeah, like for polenta, for example, we have what you call at-home pap, which is exactly the same thing as polenta, but yours is yellow, ours is white. So in that sense, there are similarities. You know, it's not exactly the same, but